to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We have brought you to escape from any restrictive behavior.
A look at the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And we welcome you to the championship game of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me, Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce. This is a big night in the NBA season.
And guys, it really is. These teams have worked so hard to get here, and they're both looking to get their hands on the trophy. I don't think they'll hold anything back. This is going to be a good one.
Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Anthony Simons.
And the one thing that he'll be looking to change is the downturn in his three-point percentage. It's taken a hit here the last 10 games. I know he's putting in extra work to get that rhythm back.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Derek White is out there with Anthony Simons. And for the Mavericks, in its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. Kyrie Irving is out there with Smith. And it's Lively in at the pivot, manning the middle. And here we are, the end of the line, the Cup Championship. Greg, what's the mindset like for these players right now?
You treat this like a closeout game in the postseason. No distractions, no messing around. Leave it all out on the floor, and you hope to raise a trophy at the end of the night.
Solid from 3. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
Outside Irving. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Brown into the lane. It's tipped. The kick out to Simons. From outside, off the mark. Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against the Clippers.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Here's Tatum following the score by Dallas. Here's Bogdanovic, off target with his 3.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
Now, here's Simons. 14 points from him the last game against Miami.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
Here's Smith. Pass to Flagg. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Austin's gone, 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Brown outside. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Boston again missing. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Smith, the pass to Davis. Smith with it. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Flagg. And again, Dallas with the 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week champ.
He's been absolutely electric for his team. The way he's been able to finish plays and just take a hold of the offense at that off-guard spot is more than deserving of recognition.
To the inside. Stolen by Lively. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And Smith slams it home.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now, here's Simons. Nothing on the board. Brown the pass to Simons. Lays it up and banks it in.
What a good finish inside. Simons is such a talented scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
And Anthony Simons got his teeth under Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum, Stan. Some pretty good manners.
You aren't kidding, Kevin. And I think going up against those guys in practice every day, watching them every night, and being another guard who has to score the ball, he couldn't have learned from anybody better. And Anthony Simons now a tough guy to stop. Tatum has the skill offensively to pull up whenever he sees fit.
Here's Smith, and another basket for Dallas.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. Coach showed nothing but respect for Derek White. He told me White is the ultimate glue guy. He's not worried about his stats. Instead, he fills in the gaps and does whatever is necessary to help his team win. He is truly an unselfish player. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. And the Celtics with possession here. It's a 10-point game. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
Yeah, real disappointment last year for sure. They don't want a repeat of that this season.
Now Smith, after the missed three from Derek White. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Celtics trail by 12. Right the pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. Gabonovich, lively defending. 5 on the clock. Pass to Dick. And another miss by Boston.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Now here's Tatum. Against Miami, he was really on his game. Dick against Smith. Puts it up from 17, and Dallas again with the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. And you take a look at Smith, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Now, here's Brown. No scoring in this one. And Champ gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Dallas making a switch here. Hardy's checked in. Here's White. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Really left alone that time. Tatum's got 9 points. Dallas leading by 13. Pass to Flag. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Dick. Boston shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Here's White in the corner. Tatum with it. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Pass the flag. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. Celtics trail by 10. Tatum kicks to Williams. It's Brown on the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum against Gordon. 6 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. And it seems unthinkable at this point, but they've won 26 games in a row. Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Smith comes in for Flag. And Monk's subbed in for Kyrie Irving. 1:33 left to play here in the first. Pass to Washington. Down low. Here's to Bogdanovic. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
That's a 2 from Smith. Gets an open look and hits. Smith's got 8 points.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Pass to Hood, Shafino. The 17-footer. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Back to Smith. Monk outside. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Celtics trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Good, Shafino. Shot is off.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Smith outside. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back, everyone, to this NBA Cup championship game. The second quarter is just beginning here. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. DeRozan out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Harden. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Smith in a 2-guard. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. It's good from long range. Washington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Smith wide open. He fires. And it's Dallas with another.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
It's Dick on the wing. Pass to Washington. Now Dick, 5 to shoot. Rebound by Smith.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Here's Harden. From the arc, buries it from 3-point range. And And the Mavericks lead by 18.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He finished with 51 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And that one's good. Hardy's got 5 now.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting, but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving comes in for Malik Monk. And the Celtics with possession here. Brown the pass to Simons. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, don't blink, or Simons will already have the shot off.
Here's Smith. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team. Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
And here's Smith. He's got 15. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
The corner 3 by Kyrie. That's a nice ring to it.
Boston's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. A baseline J. That one wide left.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. And again, Dallas with the 3.
It's always a good sign when the 3 is falling for Davis. It really opens up the rest of his game.
Brown kicks to Simons. Dick against Smith from deep Washington. Rebounded by Hardy. Dallas is going to sublime 4 of 4 from 3-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Smith the pass to Davis. A fader. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
There's Brown with the 3. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. To the middle. Irving against Simon. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. Had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Simons against Irving. Simons kicks to Washington. And here's Brown outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Brown's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, when you're as polished and practiced a shooter as Brown, there's no reason to hesitate.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Flag is checked Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Jason Tatum. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Smith comes in for Hardy. And Monks subbed in for Irving. Nice shot by Smith.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Simons, the pass to White. Tatum dishes to White. Their offense, stone cold. Another miss there.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Smith. And finished off by Lively.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
It's White on the wing. Brown deciding where to go with it. Tatum's shot is off.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Simons. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Smith for three. Craps in the tray. Smith's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so it's Dallas, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Yeah, I'll turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it. I'm just I'm not fooling around.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Looking at Dallas, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Mavericks.
Tonight is what we've been waiting for, man. This is really the biggest game thus far in the season. Fans are loving it. It's now really a new favorite time of year, guys, I'm telling you. And you know, the best part of it, Ernie? It gets me excited for Thanksgiving.
Man, how quickly we go from hoops to food. I'm already getting excited about that big old fried turkey, the stuffing, some good gravy, mashed potatoes.
Oh, say more.
Make sure you thaw the turkey out first, honey.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. On the court right now for the Celtics. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Tatum. Then it's Anthony Simons.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, White. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Terrific finish by White while dealing with the foul. His composure is impressive.
I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Stan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
And here are the Mavericks now. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Smith scanning the floor. Left side, Davis. Kept alive. And finished off by Lively.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
90 seconds now into the second half. Tatum kicks to Brown. Launches a three. Boston again missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Smith outside. Over White. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And that's 31 points for Smith.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Tatum passes to White. Now here's Tatum. 12 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
There's no argument that Tatum's at his best when he's distributed.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Simons. 5 points in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to White from deep. And it's Flagg with the rebound. Flagg's got 5 rebounds tonight. Smith with it. He's got 31. Here's the three. Drills it from outside. Smith's got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brown. Mavericks with the rebound. Flagg's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Well, Jason Tatum keeping the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back over to you, Kevin.
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. 3-pointer, Simon. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
And Davis gets it to go.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Boston again missing.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
The Celtics have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And the foul called on Cooper Flagg. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Gordon comes in for Anthony Davis. Monk's checked in for Flagg. And it's Hardy in for Irving. Dix checked in for the Celtics.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fan.
Oh, whoa! That's just unfair.
You might get in trouble if you blow that. He nailed it.
He did, didn't he? It's worth the risk when the payoff is so good.
Well, from a coaching standpoint, I'm obligated to say, what's wrong with just a simple layup? But that was nice.
Outside, White. Takes a three. Dick can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
He was all alone on that one. Smith's got 40 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Tatum looking around. Outside, White. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And he gets the bucket. Gafford's got his second bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Smith. He has 40. And that one's good. Hardy.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And here's Brown. He's got 7. Inside. Here's Dobatovich. The shot's good. Brown making the play. He has 6.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Now Smith. Monk outside. Back to Smith. To the paint. Wants to get it to Gafford, and does.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 1:53 left to play in the third. Out to White. Launches it. Rebound by Smith.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Just 5 to shoot. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Hardy's got 13.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And here's Brown outside. Good on the three-point shot.
I love that mentality from Brown. Comes right back down the floor to answer the three with one of his own.
Pass to Gafford. Smith against Brown. Smith kicks to Monk. Back to Smith for 3. And the Mavericks another 3.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Boston shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. That'll put Derek White on the line. That one on Hardy. Boston shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Aaron Gordon. The Celtics also changing it up. Washington comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Simons in for Jaylen Brown. And that one misses.
Well, White is such a well-rounded player. He can run the offense, act as an off-ball threat, he sets screens, and he's an all-defensive team level player. He checks a lot of boxes.
Drills the three-pointer. 46 points for Smith.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Simons. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
For three, Smith. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the fourth.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, that's great decision-making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And it's the fourth quarter of the NBA Cup Final. So close to crowning our champion. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got DeRozan. Daniel Gafford is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Hardy in at the point guard. Gordon with the screen for DeRozan. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Dick.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
A shot's good from Simon.
From the mid-range, Simon's quickness is a big advantage.
Inside, here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
DeRozan against Brown. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Monk, the pass to Gordon. Back to Monk. To the middle. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Celtics have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Washington kicks to Brown. A stupendous finish in traffic. Brown's got 6 here in this quarter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. The shot by Monk is no good. The Celtics have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. That's a 2 from Simons. Mavericks with the rebound. Pass to Monk. Back to DeRozan. Well, Greg, as we play the fourth quarter, the winner tonight will have a chance to do the double.
Yeah, they call it that in soccer, winning the double. Take home the regular season title and the cup title in the same season. In our case, it'd be a win tonight plus an NBA title. And that's a tall task, but hey, they're halfway there.
4 on the clock. 17-foot shot on the way. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Williams with the ball, defended by Gafford. Dick can't get it to go.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Over in the corner, Washington. Pass to Brown. Lays it up off the glass. Brown's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Look for Dallas. Quinman's checked in. And Smith's subbed in for Monk. And the Celtics making a change here. Now here is Smith. Down low. And Gafford throws it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Tatum finds Washington. Back to Tatum. Dick in the corner. Pass to Washington. Cranes the three-pointer.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
To the inside. Here's Quinman. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
It's Dick on the wing. Covered by Smith. To the middle. And the rejection by Gafford. DeRozan in the corner. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Quinman. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Quinman's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Tatum with it. Here's Dick, covered by Smith. It's White on the wing. Here's Dick. That three off the mark.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
Pass to DeRozan. And again, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Outside, White. Bounce pass, Dick. Washington passes to White. Tatum on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
Here's Smith. On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Smith. Pass to DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he comes up with the deuce.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Boston's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Dallas. Shoots over Washington. Here's Quinman. And here's Smith. Pass to Hardy. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Hardy's got 9 points now in just the second half. The Celtics have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. 13 feet away. Tatum with another miss. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on an 11-3 run. Gafford finds Smith. Now here's Hardy. Now Smith. Pass to DeRozan. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Yeah, tough finish by DeRozan. Made him work for those 2 points.
The kick out to Tatum. Fires the three. And White, the bucket on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight. Dan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on those.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Brown is checked in for Washington, and it's Simons in for Grady Dick. Outside Tatum. Rebound by Smith.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Brown outside. The three from Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch and shoot situations.
Smith outside. Beasley outside. Lob pass to Gordon. Cuts off the pass. Simons surveying the D. Off target from outside. Hardy passes to Smith. Pulls up on the wing. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. So long, everyone.